Good morning and welcome back to another video. This video is gonna be a bit more different and quite a lot of talking because we gonna explain our whole journey with milking the goats, and that we are eventually closing them up because we want them to mate, to make babies for next season, to have milk again, since they're cutting off pretty much on their own and reducing the milk amount. We wanted to make a video about us milking the goats and all the things we can make with the milk. As you can tell, we never made this video because we never really had the time, and milking just became a routine that we always do after or before work. So it was like always like do it, get it done because they need to get milked, and keep going with the work. So we never were able to do a video, and that's why this video, the clips that you saw in the start, I think were a month ago, and now we finally got the time. Luckily we finished work a bit earlier today, so we can actually make this video because we do milk in the evening now, which means that it's dark. So I decided we need to finish a bit earlier, just so it's not too dark for you and you can actually see something. But yeah, we're gonna get started by milking the goats, and then we're gonna explain you more about our whole journey and how we cut them off, the milk, and all of this process. So as you can see, we have the milk station inside. That's where we have been using it all the season because it has been either too hot outside or too rainy. So since we don't have a hay roll here, we have it inside because, as I said, the weather conditions are much better in here no matter what season's outside. Even when it's sunshiny nice in the summer, it was burning, so we're lucky we had the place to actually have the milk station inside. And I don't think we have done any, I'm pretty sure we haven't fixed anything on it. It has been working amazing. And yeah, also this one, I don't know where the pin has gone to, but a lot of times I also forget to close it. And yeah, the goats have been listening perfectly fine. They don't really bother by this one, and we have it loosely, they don't bother to get out. And for the past 2 months, actually, I have been milking on my own because David has been taking over putting the birds to sleep and taking care of them. I've been taking care of the goats, so we do something at the same time so we can get inside faster. And when David gets done with feeding the birds, which takes much faster than milking the goats, he either cleans up the barn, organizes the barn, or goes inside and cleans the house. So I think splitting the work like that, since I'm able to do it on my own, is much more effective because we can get more things done. And yeah, let's get started milking. I hope it all works out because usually when David is here, I don't know, for some reason it never works out. And especially now we're filming, I know that the goats don't want to listen. I don't know, they know the camera is on, I have no idea. But yeah, let's see. Usually Marshmallow is first, Spocky second, Lima third, but nothing for like the past half a month. Lima, for some reason, is the second and Spocky third, but it has been working perfectly fine. We have one exit there, one entrance exit, so one goes in, one goes out. Let's see if it all works out, because I hear Lima over there, even though Marshmallow needs to be the first one, because Lima is the dominant one. So let's see how it all works out. Marshmallow, Marshmallow, up! Up, Marshmallow! And here we have our crackers. We actually use one bucket a month and some more, but since we're not milking them every day, we don't use up, of course, so much. So, close it up. Pew, pew. At the very start, when we first started milking, you saw us using alcohol spray to disinfect their Udders, I think they're called. They're nipples. And yeah, that didn't work very well. They dried way too much and they were in pain because of course alcohol is not the best, and only after a week of using it they show such a bad reaction. So we had to use something else, and we anyways didn't want to use it long term. So here we have kind of our homemade disinfectant that we made. I think I put 300 ml of water, 2 pumps of hand soap, natural hand soap, and also as you saw we put lemon tree essential oil and lavender. Both of those are for disinfectant, lavender more for the smell, I think. I don't remember, I forgot because it has been like 3 months from when we read that article, but that has been working perfectly fine. So that's what we have been using. So yeah, let's get started. Yeah, marshmallow. And then I just use a paper to just clean it all off. So after we have cleaned it with a paper, what I saw some farms doing, they squirt like once or twice just to get like the first milk in case, you know, they sleep on the ground or whatever. So just to get like the first milk to be a bit clean. And then we are doing it the modern way, which is using a milk pump. And we usually help it a bit by just like giving it a bit of a boost. They really have no milk left. So, and what I like to do at the end is, because she has like very big udders, I like just to, because the machine doesn't really get to it, I just squeeze like the last bitty. I don't know if that's necessary, but I have the feeling that like it's better to get it out. I know it's gonna refill again, but it's better not to have it like, you know, the milk that was supposed to get out to be there. And marshmallow, what have you done? Okay, swap. Marshmallow, 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 let's go. Go marshmallow, marshmallow. Oh, not that way, this way. Okay, let's go. Ah, that's happened. Marshmallow, it's a marshmallow. No, 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 no. No, Sparky, no, Sparky. Okay, no, Sparky, 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 Sparky. Line me up. I'm always scared when they jump from the side because I have the milk machine there. And it has been some cases where the milk falls down. But luckily it has a lid and everything, so it doesn't go all on the floor. No, 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 no. Now you're... Why are goats so smart? Fly me. Out, 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 out. Yeah, I know you want more crackers, but you're gonna go. Yeah. Go. Did it. They just see me taking the crackers from there. They're not stupid. So they're like, as soon as I'm free, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go right to the source of it. So Sparky is our last goat that we're milking, but if you have been following for quite a while, you know, maybe you remember that we had 4 goats that gave birth, but Trixie, our youngest one, that was not intentionally, we wanted her to get pregnant because she was not even a year old, so it was a bit of a risk for her. So that wasn't that good. That's why we didn't want, when the boys escaped, to mate all the young ones, because we want to give them 1 or 2 years before they're fully mature to give birth. But yeah, my point is that we are not milking her. We have never milked her because she was feeding her baby. She actually had just enough milk to feed Noella. So we never really cut her off just to get 100 ml or 200 ml of milk. So we just left her. She naturally closed on her own. Same thing with the sheep. They also closed on their own. But those goats, they kept producing for quite a while and quite a big amount. So I think for 2 months or 1.5, we were milking them morning and evening, so 2 times a day. And I want to say also that we left the babies to drink milk as long as we could and as long as they wanted. So some people cut them off on 2 months, but ours I think were older than 3 months, so they drank to the max of them wanting, and then once they didn't want anymore we had to milk them. So I think for 1.5 months we were milking them every day twice, and then somehow it changed and they did not have enough milk for us to milk them in the evening, so we were like, okay, leave it, let's switch them to once a day. I think mid-June it was, on the midsummer celebration we were starting milking them only in the morning, and then I think that was for June, July and August, and in August we kind of switched, or end of August to September we switched to only evening, because our time from 9 o'clock in the morning we're skipping later and later and later, so we turned to be milking them only in the evening. Somehow we did like a bit of a smooth transition, and now I think since October, start of October, we've been milking them every other day, and I think now in November we're gonna switch it to every third day, so they have a bit of a smooth transition on cutting them from milking and producing the milk, because I think at start of December, end of November, we want to bring them to the boys, and as I said, we don't want to milk them when they're there because it's gonna be stinky. The whole situation is gonna be the nice, the milk is gonna smell, and we already don't get any milk, like we get that much. I think that's like half a liter from 3 goats, so it's not really a point of us making the whole mess of trying to milk them while we have them at the boys. I know a lot of farms and a lot of homesteads do milk until they are pregnant, and they are only 2 months before giving birth, that's when they stop. But we are gonna stop before already they get pregnant, so they can build up their body and they are all ready for the new pregnancy. And yeah, anyways, they don't produce so much milk, so it's pretty easy for us to cut them from producing milk. I think I said everything the way I wanted to say it, and I hope I didn't confuse anyone with too many dates and all of that. But yeah, let's go now inside. First, let's walk outside and go inside and make cream and butter, sweet cream. I think one of our last sweet creams and our last butter for this season of milking. And yeah, but before we do that, we need to put our babies to sleep, and I need to go help David because he was filming me, and yeah, he couldn't do the things he usually does when I'm milking. So yeah, let's go. And as you can see, we're not using the pin, as I said, because I don't know, we kind of, I would think that we transition kind of without knowing it, and we just like got to the part where we are now. So we just learn as we go, and it so far works very good. Come, Spucky, I said it works all very good. Don't be stubborn, don't be stubborn, don't be stubborn. Oh, Spucky. Careful, Spucky, the other way of the door. Good night, naughty girlies. Good night, Limey. Good night, baby. Good night, baby.
That is not a sleeping place. Life on the farm is unexpected.
Now we have to close that.
But it's not safe. Do you want to fall into the poo-poo hole? Poo-poos are pretty dangerous.
How did you get that up on the
Lick
first
me.
place? Deivids!
I am the TV caretaker.
Yeah, TV.
Sit.
Much better, no?
Good night, Papa. Good night, Papa. Good night, Papa. Good night. Good night.
Good night, Papa.
Good night, Papa.
Yeah, Papa.
Good night, Papa.
Done. As I promised at the start and middle of this video, in this video we would also make sweet cream and butter, but as I was editing the video I realized that it's on 16-17 minutes by the time I talk all of it, so I think it's a bit too long, so we're rather gonna split it in 2 parts so it's not like a 30-minute video. I know maybe some of you enjoy those longer videos, but I think it's also better just like to cut it here and end it and just be an explanation of why we stopped milking our goats. And in the next video is gonna be us showing you how we make our sweet cream and butter. I have said these 2 words way too many times in this video, so I hope you enjoyed this one, and make sure to watch tomorrow's video where we're actually gonna make sweet cream and butter. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. So let me edit that in, and yeah, that's it.